So we're gonna head into the first in depth. I say in depth, you know what I mean. Let me say good morning to Jimmy.
Big up, Jimmy.
Good morning, Bert. Good morning, Edward.
Big up, Triba.
Big up the staff at Triba.
Let me see. I can't remember the names right now, but I do.
Don't bury yourself, boss. Good morning to Big Bachak. Is that rain I'm hearing outside?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, it's pouring again.
Yeah, walk with the umbrellas.
Everywhere just wet. Good morning to Owen Paul. Good morning to Blood. Good morning, Miranda. Let's see who this person is. Good morning, Nadia. Good morning to you. All right. So yesterday there was a shooting in Kingston. Little Tokyo. During the day,
Little Tokyo.
there was a shooting. The gentleman, there is a 10-second clip that is going around. The gentleman can be seen wobbling a little bit, walking away. And you could see the blood stain on the back of his shirt. Kingstown, 2022, during the day. In addition to that, you can hear somebody saying in the audio, the man didn't know how to kill.
You know, for shoot.
I know for shoot. Thank you. Hello. First of all, the fact that it happened during the day. Number two, you can see him walking alone. I mean, the clip is just 10 seconds. But if somebody is shot or injured, you would kind of expect that there to be absolutely no moment where that person is not being assisted by a bystander.
I could actually defend that. I mean,
you could defend him walking alone through town with a gunshot wound.
But you think you don't know how long ago was he shot? Suppose he just get shot and they don't know if the killer can come back from him. Well, the shooter, not killer. The shooter can come back from him. You won't want to be in that area.
Really?
Yes.
There were people in the area. They were just standing literally right there.
But then they had to catch a moment to get yourself.
So people were shocked.
More or less.
But they're so shocked that they didn't run for their lives, did they?
Yeah, true. But I'm just saying, I'm just talking from the persons who were within his area, his reach.
I'm not going by that. Maybe because I'm not in this situation, I'm not going to buy that.
But
here's why: because of what the gentleman said in the video, why I'm not buying that.
Right, but then you realize where he was. He was hiding behind a bus. I think it was a bus. It's hiding behind. Look back at the video properly.
Why he didn't say something else? That? So, were you... Is it like a hope? Or your expectation once there's a shootout, somebody is going to die? You jump on to commenting on the quality of the shot, the quality of the shooter.
The man, he can't shoot.
What? So, we so accustomed... Are we getting accustomed to these things, especially during the day, though? The day!
One thing I was asked, though, is what's going on with the cameras, them?
Oh, I thought you meant bystanders recording.
No, but what's going on with the cameras? As you remember, they get a whole camera system coming for as well. Was for traffic, however.
What
use it for?
So that point is for what? To prevent shootings in Kingston?
No, they can prevent shooting, but I mean, you could start to catch people like that.
Okay, so that is after the fact.
You treat. I mean, you can't stop it, obviously. Maybe you have suspicions, but you really can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
But if something happened and you catch the killer almost instantly, then the rest, you could be a learning lesson. Oh, cameras in town, cameras in Simonton. I can't go and do what I used to do.
I feel like people would not care. If they want to achieve something, they're going to do it regardless. Because outside of those, business places have cameras too. I am just trying to figure out.
Yeah, no cameras in Tokyo. I don't think so.
For me, it doesn't really matter to me if there's surveillance in Tokyo or wherever in Kingstown. For me, what could be going through people's minds that they no longer care what time of the day they're going quote unquote going after people. What if something went drastically wrong and the wrong person was shot yesterday? You sitting in Tokyo, you liming, you chilling, you relaxing, you drinking a beer, you taking a smoke or something, you just enjoying
I want to
life.
you just want to go home.
Exactly. You passing through, you go buy fish, then you had to walk over, you walk go by Ace, you walk go by to catch a van to go down Leewood or something. Just so randomly. And there's so many people and children as well. More than likely. You would have one or two children. School ain't open, but still children are traveling.
The only
Jesus, bro. During the day.
the only good thing come out of the video is that the man didn't die.
Or from the entire incident that he didn't die. Hello, good morning.
Crystal,
Hi.
it is said that is the wrong person that get shoot.
Talk on the ground.
Yes.
Oh.
And my brother Nella, no.
What's going on?
You know, like the man, they don't really care about camera, no. Can me show the shooter, they no camera in Tokyo. All over town.
Yeah, but are they walking?
Everybody come and pose in front of the camera, I mean, they mark up and all them things. So.
Yeah, I was to ask that one if like they go with my ass, I just go be bold face.
But there's word that is the wrong person that get shot yesterday.
You see what I was talking
But
about?
when a man bend their mind to a man, it no matter well, even if they bring him back hanging, they bring lethal injection. Once a man, as Crystal said before, once a man has the agenda, that's where we go to.
True.
Once a man bend their mind. So even if they're hanging, and they lethal injection have tune to that in tongue, and a man decide, boy, the man will do me wrong and I go and kill you, all they not supposed to. But that he don't make the mind fast, so it don't really matter.
Yeah.
True.
We just have to pray for the best, man.
Pray for the best and pray you're not in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
More, see less. Thank you very much. I always wonder when you hear these talks on the street, wrong person. How do people know?
You know, somebody just said that too.
On the
The
line?
same thing the guy just said. But it was the wrong person that got shot yesterday.
How?
You see, and then you go now. I'm posting my face all over social media now. You see why I don't like them thing there.
But then I feel posting his photograph on social media. Who did it? Did the police do it, or was it done by bystanders, people who were there, people who know what happened?
That's messed up now, actually.
Um,
Because somebody else could go back for you now. Say, oh, you can shoot wrong thing, let me go back for you, man.
Regardless, though, news is going to get out. So if it was, this is a very sad conversation, by the way, right? This is very sad. I'm not gonna lie. If there's no news of a homicide or a killing, then I mean that should just go without saying. You know what might follow up. But how do people know all these? Anyways, let me not ask that question there. I'm most concerned about the fact that it happened during the day and the fact that people just stood looking at the gentleman wobble through Little Tokyo. The clip was just 10 seconds long, but to me that is a bit worrying. Lano, there's some merit to what you're saying, but these people weren't avoiding him. They were walking near him. So clearly they weren't worried about the gunman coming back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my sister. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, good day. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am.
Yes, good to know that you're back. I miss you all. But I just want to say this crime thing been going on too long. Let me just say we will fix it. St. Lucia, they having a problem. The 25 murders for the first 5 months. They're in trouble too. But you know what they did? They reach out to the Americans and they reach out to the English. We have to fix this problem. My sister, from a few years ago, about 3 years ago, I saw something happen here. A little girl was home, scared of 11 o'clock in the night, we heard bullet rang out. It was a youngster, 24, 25 years old. And the guy walked, after this using this automatic gun, went over to finish him, shooting, you know. I'm saying is that we are getting radical. But what is happening on the country here? 110,000 persons. What is happening? Most of the young people, what are they doing? I live in Annisville 37. I know what they are seeing, what happened to them. We have to get these young people. We have to get the guns away from them. We have to sit down in the community. I said that all of the stakeholders could play a role. The police, for example. Crystal, you really understand what is happening? Sometimes you call them, they take a whole year to come, and all they do, I don't know, sleeping when I'm saying we have to get our police connected with our citizens. We have to stop this divisive politics. I don't want to be part of no NDP versus ULP. We have to think of ourselves as one people. We have to get these young girls. I go down to, one day, Crystal, you know my wife, I used to go meet her in town and come back home with her. I love my wife. And I go down by the high school gap. When I go down there, if you hear young girls talking about they're going to stab up children, you know, they're going to kill, they're going to shoot, they're going to... I said, wait, were we in Jamaica? We have got to start to understand that we have to work more. All we do every day is divide up the country. You make me, Crystal, I ain't talking politics. You make me a leader of a popular opposition party. I sit in my community. I said, what is the problem? If I could get them to go other countries so they could work, God bless. Thank God for the Taiwanese. My son is down there because I was worried for him. Even being here walking, Crystal, the idle time.
There's no crime in Taiwan.
Well, the thing is that, you know, Grenada is only about 9 a year. Crystal,
Taiwan.
I am begging you that, you see, as a young person, I could embolden, I could help you. I could walk with you if I'm you make me the head to sit with the young girls. You could reach them. Fuji had that talent. So that we could tell them, hey man, no, it ain't gonna make no sense. You go get gun and run marijuana and drugs.
All
you
right.
have to be a better way. And I'm only saying,
Thank you very much, Mr. Hamilton.
My sister, I'm worried for them because if you watch them pacing up the skin, all they want.
You're straight from. You have strayed from the topic a little bit, Mr. Hamilton. So thank you very much for your contribution.
We have to get this country back. We have to stop this crime. We can't. Could be you next.
Okay,
and
no,
just
please.
Shooting indiscriminately.
Thank you.
So we want help. We are begging for those people. We are begging for the police to up the game. If we don't have good police, we need to replace the total hierarchy.
Thank you very much for your contribution. It appears as though somebody else must have blocked your wire reach back. Anyways, there's another comment coming in there. But some valuable points in between there in terms of the policing. But I feel in terms of that, in regards to that, it's sort of difficult to... It's not an easy task managing crime in a society. There's so many things that contribute towards crime, and the police would come in after the fact. So after the fact, try to prevent, yes, but more so after the fact.
What do we suggest?
Some of these things
are
are personal issues that manifest and become societal problems, right? The second thing that he was talking about, he was alluding to, where are they getting these guns from? If you look at St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we are surrounded by water. We have 32 islands and keys. It's not easy to manage or control that, I find. Just by looking at geographically.
In terms of what?
It's easy to get in and it's easy to go out.
Okay.
You could just come with a boat and you could dock. You're supposed to pass through immigration. But do we have, we got some new recruits. Are we going to send those recruits to different places in Kingston? No. How far are we with the number of, during the day, shootings in Kingston? Not too sure how far, but are we going to send them now to town, like randomly throughout the day? Or like, are we now going to concentrate in Tokyo? Are we now going to concentrate on the borders?
See, that's where we just go wrong now.
With what?
If something happened in one area, they can send all your concentration to that one area and forget that there are other areas.
But we get some. We got some new officers. So the population, the police force, hasn't it increased?
Spread them out before.
Okay, so spread out. So we got 2 down there.
Just put police in some random areas.
Well, they don't have for now. Like because
not traffic police.
We really can't say much here.
I know, we could only suggest.
And there are certain things that they would know and do that people just cannot know, because that would defeat the purpose of trying to fight crime, no?
Right, I understand that part.
Right. But they could have a
But I mean, put some obvious, quote unquote, obvious police
yeah.
in some areas.
Border control might be one of our biggest setbacks in controlling the number of firearms and ammunition that are on the street. And until I think we can crack that down, perhaps it's probably worse than we know. It might get worse. Nobody knows. But we're going to wrap that up. It's 11 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining the live right about now. When we come back, we're going to